Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar raised concerns over India's demographic shifts, stating that the country's culture, inclusivity, and its strength in unity in diversity are being compromised by the demographic dislocations. Speaking at a public event, Dhankar emphasized the need to address these stresses to safeguard the nation's foundational values. His remarks come amidst the growing debates on the impact of population changes on the socio-cultural fabric of India. Let's listen in to what Jagdeep Dhankar had to say.
Let me slightly elaborate. Demographic dislocation is turning out to be fortress of political impregnability in the democracy when it comes to elections in some areas. We have seen this change in the country. So much is the demographic change that the area becomes a political fortress. Democracy has no meaning. Elections have no meaning at all. Who will be elected turns out to be a foregone conclusion. And this area in our country, unfortunately, friends, is increasing. We must be alive to this danger. We owe it to our future generations that this civilization that has ethos of 5,000 years, its essence, its sublimity, its spirituality, its religiosity cannot be allowed to be destroyed before our.
Viewers, let's take a quick look at the top stories from across the country. Algerian Prime Minister Nader Larbou met with President Jagdeep Murmu during her visit to Algeria as part of a historic three-nation tour. President Murmu will visit two African nations, including Mauritania and Malawi.
There is a desire, in fact, in both the countries and both between the business communities, that there is a huge untapped potential that can be exploited by both the sides. And that has actually given the momentum. This visit is expected to give the real momentum to the trade and economic cooperation as such.
External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met with Mongolian Prime Minister L. Oyun Erden on the sidelines of the SCO summit in Islamabad. Jaishankar expressed his displeasure on Twitter about discussing the ways to further strengthen India-Mongolia bilateral relations. He's in Islamabad to attend the 23rd meeting of the Council of Heads of Government of the SCO, where he was warmly received at the Noor Khan Air Base by the Director General of Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. CPI State Secretary Binoy Vishwam stated that the battlefield is ready for the fight and that the LDF is prepared by all means to face the battle. The statement from Vishwam came ahead of the Wayanad parliamentary constituencies by-election.
The people of the three constituencies, they will uphold the ideas and the values for which the left stands for, and they will cast their vote in favor of the LDF.
The Supreme Court will hear the matter of increasing air pollution in Delhi NCR today. During the last hearing, the court reprimanded the Punjab and Haryana governments and sought an affidavit on the steps taken regarding this issue. The court noted that neither Haryana nor Punjab made any efforts to follow its instructions. It also expressed displeasure over the working style of the CAQM, stating that it did not make any concrete efforts to implement the orders. The Supreme Court will hear the case regarding recent bulldozer actions against alleged illegal construction around the Somnath temple in Gujarat today. During the last hearing, the court had issued a notice to the Gujarat government and ordered that the status quo be maintained. The Patni Muslim Jamaat has filed a contempt petition in the Supreme Court demanding action against the collector and the other officials of Gir Somnath.